First, the top headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren flags off youth to visit Maharashtra. Last ritual ceremony of prescribed outfit RPF President Irengbang Chauren performed. Fire breaks out at Old Lambu Lane. Earthquake of magnitude 3.8 jolts western part of Arunachal Pradesh. NDRF returned to India after completing rescue operations in Turkey. Earthquake under Operation Dose. And round glass Punjab face turn Euroka test today in title hunt. Good evening and welcome to Primetime ELITETV English News. This is Jianthuiliu Kahmei with top stories and latest news at this hour. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren flagged off the youth to visit Maharashtra as part of Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat Yuva Sangam organized by Indian Institute of Information Technology IIIT from CM Secretariat today. Union Minister of State for Education Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Education Minister Thonajum Basanta Kumar and Director of IIIT Manipur Professor Krishnan Bhaskar witnessed the flagging off. Chief Minister N. Biren stated that the unique initiative will provide an immersive experience of various facets of life, development, landmarks, recent achievements, and connect the youths of Northeast states and other states.
G20 ki lamba laiba kunmas koi ki laiba kungi adu invitees ki khari yaro ka laiba kumapan mukini makhoi ki comment mi tarmani. They really surprised when they see the state. Akhoi ki laira mi hospitality, akhoi ki siamam mi ba public sing kano se suppose tourist spots. Yengba ya ba Hisab side, Kangla ki, adagi INA ki, adagi bino margin ki, adagi Govindaji ki, Imam market ki. Laira mi ba sigi the neat and clean. The prasasing ki discipline am jo kana ngasagi kano ki Iceland ki repeat na hai. Oh, this is the first time in my life. So mana yam the greenery, yam the neat and clean.
India capital.
Yeah, India capital Delhi degi state in Manipur honga jai. She was serious. She was serious. Ado mama tonda na te. Ati maya mama tawar mi do. Ado na ekoi noi de leide. You are the future. Akoi na ngasi honor is noi gidam ten.
We have a lot of diversity throughout the country, many languages, many culture, many ethnic. Even then, diversity is the university among the diversity. And Prime Minister is using this diversity as a great powerful force to make a strong India. And he has a full confidence with the youths, particularly to the students, to imbibe with the oneness of the India, and so that he will deliver in your future endeavor to create a strong India. With these few words, again I want to request the Honorable Minister of State, this kind of function, as we have decided in the Government of India, please organize in the block level. The A block to B block, they have also transferred the students and stay one night at least in one block.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ into Manipur say amatani, even though we are 34 different tribes and communities, say amatoina, we are like a mini India, then you please come and visit. Hi Mr. Musamayam, at Sepamata Manipur, positive image project of please be careful when you are outside the state. Always be the best of yourself. Please have integrity, character, discipline.
Last ritual ceremony of prescribed outfit RPF President Irengbom Choren was performed at his residence in Khagimpally, Huidrom Lekai today. It may be mentioned that Irengbom Choren passed away at the age of 65 on February 10 after a brave battle against terminal brain tumors. Irengbom Choren led the RPF as its president from 1990 till his last breath. Manipur Human Rights Commission MHRC will always fight to prevent violation of human rights, assures Justice UB Saha, a newly appointed chairperson of MHRC. He made the statement at the inauguration of MHRC office at Palace Compound, Govindaji Road, JD Plaza, plot number 10. Saha further stated that the commission will face any interruption by violating human rights. He assures to give human rights awareness to the people in state after having a discussion with member of commission, Khangjam Khajendra. If any groups of people violate human rights, he urged people to immediately report to MHRC for necessary legal actions. MHRC will always serve for the people and protect the rights of everyone, he added. Besides, as the chairperson of MHRC, he will reach out to MHRC organization to discuss about the current issue and in Manipur to sort it out.
Lockup and other things, we have the right to visit. Whether there is any violation even in the police lockup, so for the accused are concerned. So we have to see all these things. But my first message will be to the people that if any violation of the human rights is there, then they should approach the Human Rights Commission. Another thing, with the help of my brother Khagendra, we will approach the various organizations on human rights. There are so many human rights organizations in Manipur, as I know. So we will also invite them to discuss with us what problem they are facing, how the peoples are facing the problem, and what type of human rights are violated mostly in Manipur.
Moving on, a massive fire broke out at Old Lambulane near GP Women's College today. According to reports, the blaze erupted at a rented building at around 1:15 p.m. Soon after, fire tenders of Manipur Fire Services rushed to the scene to douse the unprecedented fire. It is suspected that the cause of the fire is due to a short circuit which led to gas explosion. However, the exact reason is yet to be ascertained. The fire tenders, however, were able to successfully bring the situation under control. More on news. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur KOSEM announced that KOSEM completed the preparation for the upcoming examination of Class 10 and 12. It will be the first fair exam after COVID-19 pandemic. In a press meet held at Council Office of Babupara, Chairman of KOSEM Takhelambam Ojit stated that a total of 36,717 students will attend the Class 12 examination, which will be started from April 1st. Meanwhile, 32,899 students will take part in Class 11 examination, which will conduct at 219 centers from 24 February to 5th April. He further extended wishes to the students of Manipur.
Exam mapung phana pangthokna bugidamukta council gi maikei CM sabo khudimung goijare lakliba February ki tarik 12 amasung 13 da matang sina hudoriba class 12 amasung class 11 parikha thagadoriba kogi nungsijarba mairosing gi mapamda yai proposal pizza bagaloinana pungda nunglangba akiba langtakna thagok tuna parikha se saruk yaduna tungi asa punamak tungba oirasnu haina tabung mapung mapumda thongi jabaga loinana punam ki mapumda yaiba paujal pizari class 12 pekhasi lagliba February chachat pulumdo degi horaga April gi tarik amada loigani pekhasi da apunba mahirot lising kudra teruk satre tratre na Manipur gi tongan ba center sam pumda pekha thagani aduga class 11 pekha gi waina lagliba February gi chachat kunmari degi horaga April gi chachat manga da loigani.
On the other hand, Controller of Examination A, Suri Kumar, stated that in the upcoming exam, new rules will be implemented. He noted that anyone who tries to interfere during the exam shall be punished. Candidates who use unfair means, COSEM will cancel the examination immediately and suspend the students for 2 years if they are caught using notes, mobile phone and other unfair articles. He further cautioned the general public and examiners for grievous punishment if found performing felonious act. Meanwhile, so will snapped photos of GPS at the time of collecting question paper from police station and record videos at respective exam center before opening seal of the question paper. This will show the generosity of SO, he added. Besides, the results will be declared in May 1st week.
अगर काउंसिल की जो क्वाइटली मरुइबा परीक्षा होइबा छात्र सिंगिति मसाइ करियर सेमबदा क्वाइटली अथोबा बले फमम ओइदोरियो परीक्षा सिदा अखोइ सिंलांग लोइ लोरे अयामा मतमदा मणिपुर की मनुंगदा पुनगन नांगबा whatever problem that may come up, for example leakage ni khangde परीक्षा दा अनफेयर मींस इन वे नि खंगde सिंग मतंग दा अखोइ काउंसिल ना कमिटी ना पुनना खनरगा we have taken up certain steps. One very particular important step is that when the media through the hijackability, Satra Sinda and Femin Targadi, what penalties can be given, and even including general public plus exam personal Sinda. Madu Charapa in a Pet Panjarabada candidate Sinda for simple and fair means that when elaborate on Jetragasu, Muka the candidates are for.
MLA Khongban Tabam Ibomcha condemns the act of CSOs of Manipur on restricting art and culture-related programs in times. He made the statement of the 28th Foundation Day of Artists Training Cum Educational Research Center held at Laimayol Art Center in Singjamai, Jingkhamaka. President of Etirek Sobita Shaubam, social activist Khojain Bam Dilip, President of Laimarol Khorjai Kol Laikol, Khetri Mayum Subadani Yauna, and many attended among others. As part of the event, a musical book, Amuktangdi Noklamu, written by K.C. Mangang, has also released. MLA K.H. Ibomcha asserted that art and culture played a major role in promoting the state. People of state believe that artists are the mirror of state. He condemns the alleged restriction and urged to forbid such decision.
Sina fazana tawgadabana sini tawroidabana sini ngangadabana sini ngangoidabana sini haina samna haibada society subu mamai chummi ba haibitare to akhoi mioi bagi tongan ba society sida akai ba piba wakhalon kaya bu control tawduna somaj ba wanggo thaka pukhalakpada so daita akhoi lauribane aduna sigumba hiramse khoina pungning thawgat bifam thoi aduga sigumba artist ki lamda leiriba sei nongmai toriba lila pala sanariba drama toriba sina singba mayam ma koi samaj gi mingsene su haribni ko ado sigumba singsibu kari gum matamda toan ba CSO na borusu chatra na borusu amana borusu athingba apanba pibiba sigumba se yarigi ai tawhanjaringte.
Also in the news, the Ziliangrong United Front, which is under cessation of operation, will celebrate its 13th Rising Day on 25th February at Camp Mount Ararat Central Headquarters, Khaupum said in a statement by ZUF Secretary Information and Publicity. The Rising Day will be celebrated with significant connotation as the Foundation Day of Ziliangrong Revolutionary Front and Resuscitation of the Ziliangrong People Convention ZPC. It implies that the Ziliangrong political issue is being officially surfaced before India for an honorable and early settlement of the long-drawn aspiration for Ziliangrong homeland. With much intense and ardent determination, the front have struggled and brought about a stage where a democratic form and norm of talk could be hailed on mutual political terms with the Government of India with the signing of COO agreement on the 27th December 2022. We shall celebrate together the day and progress of the movement made this far, with the spirit rising to greater height as the theme of the day. The front appeals to all Ziliangrong intellectual leaders, well-wishers, concerned citizens to kindly avail your valuable presence and participation on the day. Now moving on, oath-taking ceremony of newly elected members of Manipur University Students Union MUSU 2022 to 2023 was held at the Court Hall of Manipur University today. Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University Professor Norem Lokendra, RO of MUSU Election Committee L. Shantosh and Chairman of MUSU Election Committee Professor M. Premjit too attended the ceremony. Professor N. Lokendra suggests the representatives of 2022 to 2023 to bring up innovative ideas at the upcoming events of MU.
Manipur University is one of the very established and its name, has been properly and very, widely accepted throughout the country as well as outside the country. Many of the alumni of the university, Manipur University, have been working, have been, representing the state of Manipur in different capacities in the government of India, in the state government.
A condolence on the demise of President of Prescribed Outfit RPF Irengbam Choren was performed at Bungte Chiru Church, Imphal Chapel. It may be mentioned that Irengbam Choren passed away on February 10 after a brave battle against terminal brain cancer. An earthquake of magnitude 3.8 jolted the western part of Arunachal Pradesh on Sunday afternoon. Tremors were also felt in central North Assam and the eastern part of Bhutan. According to the National Center for Seismology (NCS), the tremors were felt at 12:12 p.m. The quake was recorded at the depth of 10 kilometers on latitude 27.46 and longitude 92.20 with its epicenter at West Kahmei. There was no immediate report of any loss of life or damage to property due to the earthquake. The northeastern region falls in the high seismic zone, making earthquakes a frequent phenomenon there. This was the fifth earthquake recorded in the northeast region in the last 8 days. Earlier on February 12 evening, Assam recorded an earthquake of magnitude 4.0 with its epicenter in Assam's Nagaon, followed by a 4.3 magnitude earthquake in Sikkim's Yuksom on February 13 early morning. 3.2 magnitude earthquake in Assam's Hojai on February 13 noon, and 3.9 magnitude earthquake in Meghalaya's East Khasi Hills on February 16 morning. President Draupadi Murmu will be on a 2-day visit to Arunachal Pradesh from today. The president will grace the 37th Statehood Day celebrations of Arunachal Pradesh and attend a civic reception to be hosted in her honor by the state government at Itanagar today. She will address a special session of the Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly tomorrow. Arunachal Pradesh is celebrating its 37th Statehood Day today. The state during the British colonial rule and under 1972 was named as the Northeast Frontier Agency (NIFA). In 1972, it became a union territory and was named Arunachal Pradesh. It was granted statehood by the State of Arunachal Pradesh Act 1986 and became the 24th state of India on February 20, 1987. The main Statehood Day function of the state will be held at IG Park in the capital city, Itanagar. President Draupadi Murmu will grace this celebration today. This will be her maiden visit to Arunachal Pradesh after becoming the President of India in July 2022. In a boost to India's moon mission, Chandrayaan-3 successfully underwent EMI-EMC electromagnetic interference, electromagnetic compatibility and UR Rao Satellite Center, Bengaluru. The test was conducted between January 31st and February 2nd. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO announced this on Sunday. Chandrayaan-3 interplanetary mission has three major modules: the propulsion module, lander module, and rover. The mission's complexity calls for establishing radio frequency RF communication links between the modules. The statement said during the Chandrayaan-3 lander EMI-EC test, launcher compatibility, antenna polarization of all RF systems, standalone auto compatibility test for orbital and power descent mission phases, and lander and rover compatibility test for post-landing mission phase were ensured. The performance of the systems was satisfactory, it said. The EMI-EMC test is conducted for satellite missions to ensure the functionality of the satellite subsystems in the space environment and their compatibility with the expected electromagnetic levels. ISRO said in a statement that this test is a major milestone in the realization of the satellites. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Heritage Convent. Admission open for playgroup to Standard 9 for the academic session 2023-2024. Day boarding facilities available for playgroup to Standard 5. Hostel facilities available for Standard 6 to 12. State-of-art digital classroom, fully digitized and Wi-Fi enabled campus. Holistic learning through playway and research-based methods. Highly qualified and experienced teachers. For more details, kindly visit the school office or log in to our website heritageconvent.com.
इरमदम असगी खुद साहिबसिंगना पुथोकचरिबा पोथोक कयाबु मालेम सिंबा तुंगना सक ताकपा अमदी पोथोक कया असिबु मियामदा यौहन्नबगी अचेतपा पांदम अमगा लोइनना मणिपुर खादी एंड विलेज इंडस्ट्रीज बोर्ड न सिंजलांगजेदुना लाक्लिबा फेब्रुआरी की तारीख 19 दगी मार्च की तारीख 2 फाउबा हप्ता कांगजेबुंगदा अहम सुबर स्टेट लेवल PME JP एग्जीबिशन वोकल फॉर लोकल हाइरिबा थीम असिदा मणिपुर खादी एक्सपो 2023 निमित तरेनी चुकना पांगथोक जगदौरी हाइरिबा एक्सपो सिदा इरेचा सिंगना लेंबिरक्तुना इरमदम असगी खुद साहिबसिंगबु पुनिंग थौगतबियु अमदी मपुंग फाहनबियु मयामबु ngaijaramu.
It is hereby notified that a cow jersey black and white fur multicolor was impounded from Malugali on 16 February 2023 at about 7:30 p.m. It is also further notified that the concerned cattle owner is directed to claim the respected cattle with proper documentary proof of owner receipt on payment of necessary fine or fees as applicable, with an undertaking that the aforesaid cattle should not be allowed to litter in public streets or places in future. In the eventuality of failure to claim by the concerned owner of the respective cattle within 7 days from today, the Imphal Municipal Corporation shall be constrained to place the said cattle for public auction, and the sale proceeds shall be deposited in favor of the Imphal Municipal Corporation. K. Chandrakumar Singh, Municipal Commissioner, Imphal Municipal Corporation.
Welcome back. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on. 5 days ahead of Congress 85th plenary session in Raipur, Enforcement Directorate's ED officials raided the premises of Congress leaders in Chhattisgarh this morning in connection with the multi-crore call scam. The raids were carried out on the Raipur and Bhilai premises of Congress leaders close to the surroundings of Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. Indications are that the Chief Minister is likely to meet the press in the wake of new developments. ED raided the premises of Congress leaders Ram Gopal Agrawal, State Congress Treasurer cum Chairperson of Nagrik Apurti Nigam, MLA Devendra Yadav, Sunny Agrawal, Chairperson of Karmakar Mandal, Congress Spokesperson RP Singh, Vinod Tiwari, Girish Diwangan, Chairperson of Chhattisgarh Mineral Development Corporation. The ED search comes at a time when Chhattisgarh Congress is set to host the 85th plenary session of Congress where top party leaders including party president Mallikarjun Kharge, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi are attending. ED in its series of raids in the past had on last week went to collector's office in Korba to quiz the mining department officials, while PMLA cases on coal scam are already in the court against the bureaucrats and businessmen found involved in the embezzlement of money while they were in power in this government. ED had earlier arrested Swamya Chaurasia, the Deputy Secretary rank officer posted in the Chief Minister's office on money laundering charges, alleging that she was accused of working in close association with the main accused and kingpin businessman Suryakant Tiwari in an alleged illegal coal levy scam. Others who were arrested were IAS Samir Vishnoi and businessmen Suryakant Tiwari, Lakshmikant Tiwari and Sunil Agrawal, who are presently behind bars. The last team of the National Disaster Response Force, NDRF, has returned to India after completing the rescue operation in the earthquake-hit Turkey under Operation Dost. External Affairs Minister spokesperson Arindam Bakshi in a tweet said the 3 teams of NDRF personnel and dog squads extended assistance to earthquake-affected Turkey. The teams executed search, rescue and relief operations including live detection in 35 work sites of Nurdagi and Antakya of Turkey. Also an update on sports. Round Glass Punjab faced third Niroka test today in the title hunt. The teams are 2nd and 8th placed respectively. Title contenders Round Glass Punjab meeting 8th placed Niroka FC cannot be mistaken as a mismatch in a highly unpredictable I-League 2022 to 2023. Teams are constantly moving up and down the table, and that is why Round Glass Punjab's 3-1 win over Niroka in the reserve fixture will not mean much when they play again here at the Kumar Lampak Stadium on today at 7 p.m. There is no denying that Stekos Vergitis has a strong squad at his disposal and the players have shown admirable consistency. But Niroka are no pushovers. They are even better while playing at home. Wangkhem Khojen Singh's boys have lost 3 of the 7 matches they have played at the Kumar Lampak, but one of them was against city rivals Trau. So the only away teams that have been able to beat the Orange Brigade at this venue are Real Kashmir and Srinidhi Deccan. That too by the narrowest of margins. Neither the Deccan Warriors nor the Snow Leopards could find a goal in the first half. Luka Matsen and co therefore may not find it easy to bridge the defense this time around. It will be a day of high drama as 3 teams from Group B fight for a spot in the semi-final of the 76th National Football Championship for the Santosh Trophy to be staged at the King Fahd Stadium in Riyadh. After services have already sealed their semi-final berth, Meghalaya Railways and Manipur will fight it out for one remaining spot from the group. A win for Meghalaya automatically puts them in the semi-final, whereas for Railways, they need to win with a big margin or hope the result of the match for Meghalaya go their way to qualify for the semi-final. Manipur, on the other hand, are in a state of bother as they need not only win their final group match, but their fate lies in the other group matches. Manipur will sail through the semi only if Railways and Meghalaya draw or lose their final respective match. Indian men's cricket team on Sunday took a giant step towards the World Test Championship final to be held in June after they beat Australia by 6 wickets on the 3rd day of the second border Gavaskar Trophy held in Delhi. Australia were bowled out for 113 in their second innings, while India chased down the target comfortably with 6 wickets in hand. For India, Azhar Patel was the top scorer in the match. He scored 74 runs in the first innings. Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandra Ashwin were the picks of the Indian bowlers. Ravindra Jadeja picked up 10 wickets in the match, while Ravichandran Ashwin picked up 6 wickets in the match. Moreover, Mohammad Shami picked up 4 wickets in the first innings. More on sports, Saurashtra claimed their second Ranji Trophy title in 3 years, thumping host Bengal by 6 wickets in the final at the Eden Gardens on Sunday. A dramatic collapse of 6 for 47 in Bengal's second innings, triggered by Jaydev Unadkat's 4 quick strikes on the 4th morning, prevented them from posting any real challenge, and Saurashtra took all of 2.4 overs to overhaul the meager 12-run target. Bengal resumed their innings on 169 for 4 with 61 runs of deficit, 6 wickets in the hand, and their skipper Manoj Tiwari well set on 57. However, a run out in the 6th over of the morning opens the floodgates. Unadkat got his opposite number soon after, and Abhishek Porel's departure in the very next over spelled doom. The Saurashtra captain bagged 2 more in the quick succession, leaving Bengal in tatters at 205-9 and starring at an innings defeat. Akashdeep did give Bengal something to cheer about when he struck his opening over to leave Saurashtra 1 down without any score on the board, but the eventual result was only a matter of time. Unadkat picked the player of the match for his match figures of 9 for 129, while Arpit Vasavada was declared player of the tournament for his season tally of 907 runs in 10 games. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to email address info@elitv.in or 940-2890-982, and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren flags off youth to visit Maharashtra. Last ritual ceremony of prescribed outfit, RPF President Irengbong Choren performs. Fire breaks out at Old Lambu Lane. Earthquake of magnitude 3.8 jolts western part of Arunachal Pradesh. NDRF returned to India after completing rescue operations in Turkey earthquake under Operation Dost. And round glass Punjab faced stern Niroka test today in title hunt. That brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening ahead.